Hello, my darling friends. Is it love or is it lust? Is he in love with you or he just thinks of you sexually? What's the difference? A man in love makes plans with you during the day. He wants to take you out to lunch, brunch. He wants to spend the whole weekend with you, walking hand in hand in the park or just around the city. Lust, he only calls in the evening, usually after 8, 9, or 10. He just thinks of you sexually. He wants to take you out for drinks. He may even take you out to dinner. But then afterward is my place or yours. That's how he thinks about you. He doesn't want to spend the day with you. Just evening. Love or lust. There's my cat passing by. Sorry. Love or lust. You don't wait for him to call. Oh, is he going to call me today? I didn't hear from him yesterday. You know he's going to call. You know he's going to call you. So he didn't call you today on Monday. He'll call you tomorrow. One day doesn't pass where he doesn't call you. Maximum one day. The lust may go a week without even calling you. And you accept the excuses why he didn't call you. You believe him. Oh, honey, I was really busy. Oh, I was out and about and, I meant to call you, but I couldn't. Always an excuse. When they're in love, there's no excuse. They can't wait to hear your voice. They call you. Lust, they send messages. Messages. Yeah, they might send it every morning. Good morning. Every evening. Good night, darling. During the day, I'm thinking about you. I can't wait to see you again. But in the meantime, they haven't made a date. They keep saying they miss you, but where's the date? Haven't organized anything. The man in love, he calls you. He calls you and he says, I miss you. I can't wait to see you. And then he makes a date for the next day or that weekend. He organizes a date. That's the difference from a man who's in love or a man who's lust. So, my darlings, love or lust. The man in love with you, you are already part of his life. You know his friends, colleagues, families. You know his favorite butcher. He's taking you to his favorite restaurant. You know everyone who is important for him in his life. You know them. You have met them because he can't wait to show you off. He's in love with you or falling in love with you. He wants to have a relationship with you. So he wants everyone in his life to know you. Lust, you don't know anyone. Or if you do, you know people who aren't important to him in his life. Yeah, you know some friends. You might even know a family member. But you notice they're never really around. They never really call him because they don't really, they're not really part of his life. They're not really people important to him. And that's the only people Mr. Lust has introduced you to. So do we know the difference between a man who wants to have a relationship? He calls you, not just text, calls you, and doesn't let more than 1 or 2 days go by without calling you. Not a week, disappearing act, Houdini. He's constantly in touch with you. You're not waiting for his call. You know he's going to call. You're not wondering, are we going to see each other this weekend? You know you are. Because Tuesday, he's already told you he wants to see you this weekend. Mr. Lust? Mr. Lust, for some reason, always has an excuse for the weekend. Never available Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Something's always going to come up. Why is that? Because you're not important to him. His free weekends, he doesn't want to spend with you. He'd rather spend it with his friends or whoever, or maybe another chick, but it's not with you. So let's stop making excuses, ladies, for these men. Let's stop making excuses. My ladies are high quality ladies. We deserve the best. Stop accepting the breadcrumbs. You want the whole pie. And if you're not getting it, there's the door. Close it on the way out. Okay, my darling friends, love or lust, I want you to have a partner who thinks you are number one, who treats you the best with respect, can't wait to be with you, calls you, can't wait to see you on the weekends. And then you have plans with the man who's in love with you or falling in love with you or who wants a relationship. You have plans, future plans. You may even talk about marriage after 5 or 6 months. With lust, you bring up the word marriage. He changes the subject, doesn't even want to talk about it. And you're thinking, okay, It's a touchy subject. Men don't like to talk about it. No. Men who are beginning a relationship with a woman, they don't mind talking about it. I'm not going to say they're going to ask you to marry them after 6 months, but you can talk about it. You can mention it. They will talk about it because they see it maybe in the future. They're falling in love with you. They're in love with you. They want a relationship. Okay, my darling friends. Ciao for now. Love or lust. We know the difference between a man who's just stringing us along, just using us until he thinks something better is going to come along, or a man who really wants a relationship. No excuses. Available. Calls us. Weekends we see them. We get together in the daytime, lunch and brunch, not just in the evening, just not at nighttime, borderline booty call. Mwah. Give me a thumbs up, share with your friends, and thank you if you have already subscribed, and please click the subscribe button. Mwah. Ciao for now.